What's up, Shannon? We have a brief program today, and I just want to start off by saying thank you to the EDC, in particular Jen Moore and Shannon, for their vision on what this space could be initially. And then, of course, the re-energized board that we have for the EDC, the Economic Development Corporation, which is focused on small business creation here in Jersey City. Before we bring up our council president, who's also been involved in this, I just want to highlight that there's a lot of similarities between what's happened here on MLK with some of the other issues and type of projects that we've seen on the city council recently. A couple weeks ago, we had this whole conversation around the Journal Square future and cultural center and what that will look like. And I want to bring people back, 6, 7, 8 years when there was a very similar conversation to this whole annex project here. There's a lot of pushback on it. A lot of people said that we would never get it done. A lot of people said it wouldn't benefit. And this today, we're at our 4th or 5th building as part of that revitalization project here on MLK. And you'd be hard to argue that it hasn't been an absolute success. There's more people here. The atmosphere is more energized. For the first time in decades, you have market rate development happening a block next to it, 2 projects under construction that you can see. And it's because the city has invested, and we had core beliefs about the importance of this project, and that's thanks to the people on the city council and a lot of the leadership in our administration. So today is a good day because it speaks to the first opportunity for an incubator here on the south side of Jersey City, helping small businesses create spaces for themselves here to grow. And we have some of these downtown, but nothing like this on the south side of the city. So this is really special in so many fronts. I want to bring up our council president to say a couple words here, as she's been involved in this and been my partner on the city council since we started. So without further ado, Council President Joyce Waterman.
Good morning. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the staff of the EDC. Just piggyback on what the mayor said when we took office in 2013, 2014. Part of our plan was to make sure this area get vitalized. It's been challenging, but when you look around, you can see that the development is starting here. And what's so special about this building, this is the only building like this in the city of Jersey City, and it's in Ward F. So truly, we are excited about it. I thank the mayor, for his vision. So often people think that when you are in office that you will forget about a group of people, but that was never our goal. So I'm really excited today because now there's a place for small business to come, and not only that, small business can grow, because I deal with small business a lot of times, and they need a place where they can come and just grow their business. And I know the EDC is the place to do that. The EDC is the place that can help develop them. The EDC is the place to be. So I'm very excited about this day. Congratulations to the EDC. Congratulations to the board of the EDC. Congratulations to Jersey City. Why? Because we are moving the needle forward. Thank you, and God bless.
I want to bring up a couple members of the EDC board. I'll start with the chairwoman, Rosemary McMahon, who's been vital for what we're trying to do here at the EDC. So, Rosemary McMahon.
Thank you, Mayor. Members of the EDC board, members of the city council, and our esteemed guests. I just want to put this in a little bit of a perspective for you, and I'm going to be very, very brief. This has been a long and hard journey, not just the one that the mayor's referred to, but I'm talking about the EDC and getting us to the place we are today. In 2011, the Urban Enterprise Zone program was abolished by the state of New Jersey, and that's the primary source of funding for the EDC. Fortunately, it was reinstated in 2021. And so we are now blessed, the city of Jersey City and the EDC, with a source of funds that's going to be able to do things like this. But like the vineyards that need to be nourished, right, it took us 2 years. But the EDC now has a permanent home. We have the incubator space, and we are now looking forward to working very closely again with the administration to make Jersey City the economic engine of the state. It has been and it will continue to be. Thank you.
Thank you. I have one more board member. I'm going to go out of order here. I see one more board member behind me, and I want to bring up Siraj, who is a business owner here and very involved in small business development. We put him on the board largely because he is passionate about small business creation here in Jersey City. So I just want to give him an opportunity to say a couple words. Siraj.
Good morning. Did not know I was speaking, but I like it. Okay. All right. Thanks, Steve. As a small business owner, when I was asked to be on this board, it was an amazing thing because to be able to actually make changes and help other business owners, this wasn't around when I started my business in 2006. So there was no spaces like this for small businesses to grow. There was no boards to go to try to get funding for whether it's signage or marketing or campaigns or anything like that. So I just want to say that this is a phenomenal thing as a business owner. I love to see it in my city, in Jersey City. But I have to say we have to give a lot of credit to Jen, Shannon, and Florence, because being on the board is one thing, but these guys do it every day, and they deal with all the people and everything that we need. So those three are the MVPs of the EDC. So we have to give them a round of applause, okay?
And with that, it's a perfect introduction. I want to bring up Jen Moore, who has been the point person for this project since it started. Jennifer Moore, please.
Thank you, Mayor Fulop. Well, I just wanted to say thank you, everybody, for being here. Today is a really amazing day. It has taken us a year to actually get here, and so I'm really excited. I definitely want to thank a few people for this time. If you guys could just come up quickly, Florence Barron, Miriam, and Shannon Mitchell. Miriam, wherever you are, Miriam, please come. But I wanted everybody to see that we have a very small staff at the EDC, but we really make a lot of big things happen. And so anytime you reach out to us, these are the faces that you are talking to, and I think that that's very important. I also wanted to take this time to thank the EDC board and all of its members for believing in us and allowing us the freedom to do what's necessary in this community. I want to thank the UEZ and James Slaughter for bringing back the UEZ programming, because it is so necessary for small businesses to have grants and loans and opportunities for themselves. I want to thank a huge thank you to the BA's office for putting up with me and my calls and my emails. I want to thank Kevin Lyons. I want to thank Scott Williams and John Metro for everything that you've done. I want to thank the mayor and council president and all the city council members for fighting along with us on the journey. I want to say a huge thank you to the Jersey City Police Union. The Jersey City Police Union. For you that don't know and understand, prior to the EDC coming here, the police union had an office here. And it was very important to me that we kept them here in this space and in this building. So all of the decorations you see today, all of the food that you see has been sponsored by the Jersey City Police Union, the coffee, the tea. And I want to say thank you to Joe and Latia Knowles for all that you do. When you look at the walls and you see the art on the walls, I want to thank Pause 21. Pause, can you raise your hand? Come to the front, Pause. He is a local Jersey City artist. I believe, let the camera see your face. Pause 21, he did all of the art that you see on the walls. And what I think is so important is that we don't have to go far to find talent. Talent is right in our backyard. And we gave him the freedom to create in this space. And he really made it feel like Greenville. And I'm really excited. This gentleman, he's going to hate me, but I want to give a huge shout out to Tom Rinaldi of DPW. Because a lot of the time, DPW goes unrecognized. And Tom and me were here opening up walls, knocking down walls. And he would be with me doing the girly things and saying, I want this and not that, because I'm a girl and he does construction. And so I was very thankful for Tom Rinaldi. I want to give a shout out to some of the early businesses who believe in what we're doing here at the Grapevine. The Jackson Hills Special Improvement District will now have a location within this building. Azimuth Realty, John Keller, realtor, will be here. Otto, the accountant, will be here. I want to give a big shout out to Easter Seals, who sponsors some senior programs for seniors to come in here and do some work. I think it's very important in the time that we live in. Yes, we can hire a lot of young people coming straight out of college, but it is something to be said for the people who are older, who are still able to work, able to do, and want to do, that they have a place where they can go to work too. And so I want to give a big shout out to Miss Shirley Fields and Miss Connie, our receptionists at the EDC. And so, just to give you a quick understanding, we call our co-working space the Grapevine. And some of you might say, well, why that name out of all names? But when we did our history and our research, we understand that the Grapevine was a place where people exchanged information. And when I heard that, I said, this would be no place better than to call the Grapevine. And so you know the song has been pegged. I heard it through the grapevine. And now you know why you heard it through the grapevine. And so every day when people come here, you have hot desks that are available, which is a tiered membership. You can pay a monthly fee to sit anywhere and access Wi-Fi in this beautiful space. Copy machines. We have a game room as well as a podcasting room. We're trying to bring our businesses into the 21st century with the technology that we had. What we saw during COVID at the EDC is a lot of small businesses wanted to do things, but they didn't have the technology to do things. And so with the UEZ programming, we're able to supply them with that technology. Along with hot desks, we have permanent desks and private offices. So I'm really glad today. It has been a year. It has been a long journey. But I want to say thank you to everyone. And this is only the beginning of the grapevine. Thank you.
We have two more quick speakers. I want to invite up the councilman for this area who just joined us, Frank Gilmore, councilman for Ward F.
Good morning, everyone. Huge congratulations to the EDC. It is so essential that we support small businesses. Outside of financial stability, the educational component, it is extremely hard being an entrepreneur, and just having someone talk to you, letting you know the steps to take, it is like a breath of fresh air. I'm extremely excited just for this area in itself. There's a lot of things going up on the corridor of MLK. I think I benefit the most. I literally live right across the street from all of this. And I just want to thank the board for all your hard work as it relates to contributing, and Jen and her office, and thank everyone that was a part of this. And congratulations.
Before we bring up our last speaker, I do want to give a shout out to, I see Germaine Robinson here, the former councilman for Ward F. And I want to, I want to say that, you know, when I opened up, I talked about kind of this whole development that happened here, and it was a huge investment in the political headwinds when we started this project. And some people had a struggle to actually see what's possible here. And if Germaine had listened to the loudest voices, he surely would not have supported it. But he saw the wisdom in it, and he was politically courageous. And, you know, some would argue that he paid a price politically for it at the election box because some people didn't understand it at the time. But, you know, really good leaders are willing to do courageous things based on their conviction, and none of this would happen if you didn't lend your voice to it early. So I just want to say that thank you, Germaine. Our last speaker is Dris Powell. She's a small business owner. I'd like to invite her to come up, tell you about her business, and tell you why she is here. Thank you.
Good afternoon or good morning, whatever time we're in. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. All right, my name is Dris Powell, and I am the business owner of Washed and Made Whole Handmade Soaps, which we participated in the pop-up shops right here on Jackson Avenue. Thank you so much to the JCEDC for understanding the small business population and stepping in to give us a phenomenal opportunity that many of us would have never been able to accomplish on our own. Allowing Washed and Made Whole Handmade Soaps to have this experience in the pop-up shops, this was something that we could have only imagined, but you knew that that's something that we needed as small businesses. You allowed our thoughts and imaginations to come to reality. Not only did you allow us to have a real-life storefront, you ensured that we was equipped with the fundamentals, the knowledge of what it is to be a successful business. So you ensured that we participated in the Ruckus EPI, which was not easy, but we stuck it out and we did it. So that program truly opened our eyes to the reality of running a small business, like opening bank accounts and all the way down to writing business plans. Some of us as small business owners, we didn't have that knowledge, but because Jersey City, they knew that we needed that, so they incorporated that into our program. So I'm very thankful for that. Jersey City, JCEDC has given Washington Made Whole opportunities that we would have never been able to get on our own. Washington Made Whole Handmade Soaps was the first small business to participate, to be a vendor at the American Dream Mall for Black History Month last month. That was something truly phenomenal and huge for our business. We were able also to be vendors at the Pfizer company, which is a really huge company, and we were able to sell our products to over 100 people, and they keep inviting us back. That speaks volumes to what the JCEDC has done for us. Through the pop-up shops, we have made so many connections and customers. I'm telling you now, for myself and my husband, we would not have the customers we have today had it not been for JCEDC, and I'm so grateful. So again, thank you, Shannon and Jennifer, for going above and beyond for small businesses such as mine. Thank you, guys.
We'll open it up to questions. I just want to close again by just saying thank you to Jen and Shannon. You've heard their name a lot over here. This was entirely their idea, their vision on what was possible here. And, you know, it really takes a lot to kind of see what the possibility is and drive it through to completion, and they deserve a ton of credit. So thank you, Jen and Shannon, again. And if there's any questions for Jen or Shannon, we'll turn it over, or myself. Otherwise, thank you all for coming out today. And we're going to give a tour of the space, I believe, right now, correct?
And there's food and refreshments sponsored by the police union. Yeah, we got to do the whole ribbon cutting. Come on board, everybody.
You guys got to let me know when to talk.
Florence. Where's Miriam Conant?
I don't know. No, she's supposed to be in the picture.